have an ambulance coming too. You said it looks like someone's head hit the windshield?
Yeah, the way it's busted on the one side. People are hurt for sure. Bring an ambulance.
Milestone in Iraq. We've now lost 4,000 American servicemen and women in Iraq.
You want the troops to go more, want the war to end, want peace.
34 Americans are killed every day by NRA headquarters in Virginia Monday, an angry crowd. Board of Directors protesting the gun law.
290,000 more human beings died over the last 12 years than both wars and gun violence combined. Americans seem to accept this death rate and do not protest. However, there is hope. Though controversial, many professionals are working hard to solve this problem through public awareness, safety, changing the very roads we drive on, race-borne technology like roll cages, wraparound seats, body restraints, headgear, all allow the occupants to walk away from high-speed car crashes and head-on collisions. Here's Lieutenant John Creel talking about our roads and public safety.
My name's Lieutenant John Creel. I work in Welches, Oregon on Highway 26, which is a designated highway safety corridor. It was instituted in, I believe it was about 2000, year 2000, and it was instituted due to 200 plus car wrecks a year, and a map was developed that was editorialized and put in front of the public for 3 years to show where all the accidents occurred, and that brought upon the awareness for change.
Here's performance specialist Randy Allen.
Hi, I'm Randy Allen. I've been professionally racing for 26 years. I'm transferring all my knowledge into building performance street cars with safety in mind. In my performance cars, I put the same safety gear that saved my life on the racetrack. One safety factor I like is tying in the frame and installing my roll cage setup. I've been in lots of high-speed crashes, and the features we put in our cars is why I'm here today. From my experience, I believe that the helmet needs to be worn at all times. I've been into accidents on the racetrack to ring my bell even having the helmet on. It took me like 5 minutes to even focus back to where I was, but I'm still here to talk about it.
Lieutenant John Creel now discusses technologies like sweat and video monitoring for alcohol and controlled substance detection, as well as fatigue.
The interlock device, if you don't have anything to hide, nobody's going to oppose it. If you have a difficulty with, let's say, substance abuse, you'll probably be against it. In the bigger picture, if it saves your children's lives or people that you care for, or like everybody knows somebody that died in a car wreck, that generally would emphasize it would probably be a good thing.
Today we'll be looking at Japanese carmaker Nissan, which is developing a new car with breathalyzer-like detection systems to help stop drinking and driving. Nissan's alcohol detection sensors check odor, sweat, and driver alertness to keep the alcohol impaired off the road. Odor sensors on the driver and passenger seats read alcohol levels, issuing a voice alert on the navigation system and locking up the ignition if needed. Another high-sensitivity alcohol sensor in the gearshift knob measures perspiration on the driver's palm when trying to start the car. Nissan Technology Chief Kazuhiro Doi says the car is still in development, but a facial monitoring system will also help keep an eye on who's behind the wheel. A mounted camera monitors driver alertness by an eye scan, responding with bells and a voice message if it's time to pull over and have a rest. The driver's seatbelt will also tighten to gain immediate attention, while an on-road fail-safe is a sensor that monitors if a car is wobbling out of its lane. Warnings and lockdowns come in English as well as in Japanese. Nissan intends to drive this technology to global markets in the next few years, looking to reduce the number of fatalities in its automobiles by half by 2015.
The millions of people that are killed in car wrecks and putting it on a bell curve scale and using a comparison to how many people are killed in the war or cancer or diabetes, and then really finding out that your major cause of death is probably going to be driving an automobile. And until that light is shed upon the population, you can't do anything unless you're aware of it.
Though controversial, having these safety features in all of our cars would save lives. Thousands of lives. Are we ready to change our culture of dying to drive?